Weekly Outdoor Plus, a new and exciting outdoor show right here on Fox 55 WFXS, every Sunday from 10:30 to 11 a.m., presented by Bucks and Bulls Archery in Stevens Point, Wisconsin, starring new owner Jase Hintz. His youngest son, the show pro, Jase Hintz. And the show producer, creator, and host, his oldest son, Jase Hintz. Now sit back and get ready to learn about archery and the world of the outdoors.
Welcome to this week's episode of Weekly Outdoor Plus. Jase Hintz here. I'm going to be showing you guys a little bit of my bear baiting. We just started. Went out one time last week here, and this is going to be the second bucket. We're going to go out and check the bait, see what we got hitting. Hopefully we got something. We're at my buddy Brad Krieger's house here, and we're going through. He's got a lot of different options I can put out right now. He's got granola, he's got old bread, everything from bagels to buns to Pop-Tarts to things like that. We got custard, we got some corn syrup, and we got some bags of basically jelly. We got grape and we got apple. So we're gonna be going, between the different combinations. Last time all we did was basically granola, some custard, and some bread, and that's what we're gonna stick with and see if it's working. We're gonna put out some trail cameras and stuff, and we're really gonna, hopefully within the next week, see if we got anything hitting. I was there earlier this past week, like I said, and there was really good sign. We already had some scrapes on trees and stuff. We had some trails coming in looking to see if there is bait this year, and hopefully we can keep that up and see what we can get from here on out. So the combination I'm gonna go with is gonna be the granola. We're gonna throw some yogurt or cream filling on top, and then we're gonna throw some bread as well. We're gonna just fill up a 5-gallon bucket. We got a log in the woods with a hole in the center, and then we throw some bricks on top of that just to make them have a little effort and not get the coons out of there. So yeah, we're gonna basically fill up a 5-gallon bucket with these three things, mix it together a little bit, and see what we can get to hit it. Hopefully we get some bears. There's a half a bucket of granola we're going to start out with. That's one thing that Brad has noticed, especially that'll work very good. One thing that they smell a lot and one thing they really enjoy. Next we're going to go with this custard here. Pretty tasty. Can you blame him for eating it?
I think Gary would eat it.
Oh, Gary Bear would eat anything.
Because he's a bear.
You don't want none of this. Then finally we're going to throw a bunch of this bread here on top. Crush it up a little bit, and then we'll leave some whole also, just a little variety for them. We got everything from bagels. I just threw a couple different hamburger buns, and we got cookies. Some of them have frosting on them still a little bit. Not bad. Just a good variety of anything bread material. Now we're ready to go and put in the log and see if we got anything that hit from our last time we put this out. So hopefully we can see some good sign right now.
So stay tuned to see Jase's new bait site and see if he finds any bear sign around. Coming up later on Weekly Outdoor Plus. Bucks and Bulls Archery in Stevens Point is now under new ownership and has a new location. Stop down to 3272 Church Street and meet the new owner, Jase Hintz. His fully stocked pro shop carries Matthews, Hoyt, and many more products to serve all your needs. They also do all repairs for any style and full customizations. Leagues and lessons will begin soon, so stop in today and check out what's new, because we're confident that we can get you from in here to out there. Bucks and Bulls Archery, Stevens Point, Wisconsin.
It's summertime and the living's easy.
If you start all your projects here at Frank's Hardware on Highway 10 in Stevens Point.
From seeds to irrigation and endless lawn and garden tools, we have it all, so you can get your work done and enjoy it this summer. We also do screen repair, lawnmower blade and knife sharpening, and offer the supplies to put in your own well, including equipment rental. And while you're here, pick up your seed and sets in bulk so you always have the right amount.
So make us your lawn and garden headquarters this summer.
That's Frank's Hardware on Highway 10 in Stevens Point. See you soon.
If you're looking for a vacuum that is going to perform year in and year out, look no further. SIBO is the best of the best. Pick up your SIBO today at Barbershop, 2400 Church Street, Stevens Point. Pro Wash commercial and residential mobile power washing service will get it clean. Whether it's a house, garage, roof, patio, or deck, Pro Wash uses all hot water, putting them above the rest. They also use all biodegradable chemicals to get out any mold or rotting that's ruining your home. So take a large step towards protecting one of your biggest investments and have the cleanest house on the block. Call 715-341-7852 for an estimate today and ask for the Pro at Pro Wash. 715-341-7852.
Real Deal Mineral. Deer eat it gone.
Real Deal Mineral is the real deal. Other minerals on the market contain up to 70% salt. Real Deal has less than 7% salt and more of the minerals deer need to grow bigger horns. And bigger horns mean bigger trophies.
I tried Real Deal Mineral for the first time and I saw bucks on camera I never knew I had.
Real Deal Mineral.
Available here at Bucks and Bulls Archery, Stevens Point, or realdealmineral.com.
Welcome to this week's lesson segment on Weekly Outdoor Plus, brought to you by Barbershop, 2400 Church Street, Stevens Point, where they have the most wide variety of vacuums, sewing machines, and parts you can need, and great service to go along with it. So get your notebooks and pencils out, because it's time for your lesson segment with myself, Jase Hintz, and Weekly Outdoor Plus. Welcome to this week's lesson segment on Weekly Outdoor Plus. Jase Hintz here, going to be giving you guys your tip of the week. I'm going to be starting out, everything's going to be about your peep site selection, the difference between certain peep sites, what the benefits of certain ones are, because I mean, you can use just about any one of them, but most of them are for specific different reasons, and a lot of people, just throw one in and that's what their game plan is forever for everything. Majority of the peep sites you're going to be looking at, like when you walk into a pro shop and everything, most people are going to just be offered the generic, as what's in this bow here, the black. Comes in different sizes, no hood on it or anything, just a generic black tubeless peep. There is tubeless, there is tubes. Personal opinion, I don't like the tubes for the fact that, yes, it makes it turn back straight every time, but as long as you have your bow set up properly, it should anyways. And the tube's also going to cut down the wear, or it's going to make a lot more wear and tear on your strings and cables, where it's $120 you don't really want to just throw away when you could just go without a tube and have it set up correctly. It is a kind of like an insurance thing. I mean, you could always have a tube in your pocket just in case you need it, but I wouldn't worry about it. I mean, if you set it up right, you should be okay. The next thing, when you get the different options, it's, most of the time generic hunting peep is what they're going to be calling it. You can get it different sizes, and that's one thing I really strongly recommend looking into. If you're just hunting, you want a little bit bigger one, but again, you don't want it too big. The smaller the peep, the more accurate you're going to shoot. Due to, you can't look through the top or bottom of it as easily. You're going to be looking more through the true center of it. Like I shoot for target-wise a very small peep. The only problem is when you go to smaller peeps, it starts getting darker. So, you could end up losing 20 minutes of shooting time if you end up having too small of a peep. So you got to find the happy medium. And I mean, like on my hunting bow, I have one peep. On my target bow, I have a completely different peep. It's just because, if it is a little darker, it's not that big a deal because it's always light enough where I can shoot. Where you don't always have a light right above you when you're hunting out of your tree stand. I hope you don't anyways. But yeah, the other difference between peep sights then is going to be a little bit more technical. It's going to be a clarifier or a verifier. Again, it comes in different diameters. That's your choice, your selection. It also comes with a hood on it or a hood without. The with hood is made for when it is sunny out and stuff, so you don't get a glare on your lens. These are all adjustable where it'll come with the housing, and then there'll be a little aperture that you screw on the inside. All you need is the generic housing. All of them will fit in it as long as you buy the right size aperture, and you can get all different powers basically. A lot of people are starting to go to this, especially if you have glasses or contacts, so that you don't have to have them in. If you're nearsighted or farsighted, you can come into the shop and test out all the different ones. And a lot of people with glasses are starting to be able to get away without shooting with them. You don't have a lens in the front or anything, just in your peep sight, so that when you pull back, it'll clear up your pin and your target. Because otherwise, a lot of people are nearsighted. They'll see the pin, they won't see their target, or they're farsighted, vice versa. Those little tiny things will help you out a lot. And I mean, another thing, going with a smaller peep will clear up your target as well, or clear up your pin, whatever you're having a harder time with. It's kind of like helps it focus in, basically. Again, come on into the shop if you want to try those out. I mean, they're a little bit more expensive, but by far in the long run, better choice. I mean, you could have one with your clarifier or verifier in it, and you know, say you want to shoot with your glasses on one day, you can screw it out and put a clear one in that doesn't have a lens in it. That's just a hole. So I mean, it's multi-purpose all around. You know, it'll last a lifetime. It's a very good investment in my opinion. I use them for just about everything. So yeah, if you want, stop on in, check out the different verifiers and clarifiers, see if one will work for you to lose your glasses or your contacts. One less thing to worry about. And also see how big your peep sight is. You know, if you got one of those really big peep sights, you might think about going down to, you know, anywhere from a 1/16 to a 1/4 inch, just to, you know, see if you can shoot better or more accurate with it, because I guarantee the smaller you go, the more accurate you will shoot to a certain extent. So yeah, hopefully we can see you guys come on in. Be more than happy to help you. And as always, tune in next week. We got some good stuff on rest for you.
Aim for a Cure, an archery shoot supporting cancer research, is coming to Black Hawk Archery Club in Polonia, Wisconsin, Saturday and Sunday, August 3rd and 4th.
For those of you who don't know about Black Hawk Archers, it's a local archery club just east of town here a little bit, just on Highway Z in Polonia, probably 15 minutes from town. It's a indoor-outdoor facility, one of the nicest in the state. They got an outdoor range with 20 targets, 40-yard indoor range, open all year round. It's a beautiful place, and a good time to check it out would be August 3rd and 4th. They're having a 3D Dick Lepak memorial shoot, because Dick passed away with cancer a while back, and now this is a second annual fundraiser. They donate all the proceeds go to Marshfield Clinic Cancer Research. So on August 3rd and 4th, Aim for the Cure, the Dick Lepak Memorial is going to be out there at Black Hawk, so it'd be a good time to stop in. Bring your bow, shoot the tournament. If you don't want to shoot, just come out there, check out the facility so you know what's out there. And you can maybe eat and support the cancer research a little bit, and it should be a good time. If you need any more information, stop in here at Bucks and Bulls, and we can fill you in on what's going on. Thanks. Today we're going to talk a little bit about a peep sight. If you have a D-loop properly installed, your arrow is properly tuned with your bow, we make the peep sight match your D-loop at full draw. So what we have you do is we draw back your bow with your eyes closed, get a really nice good anchor point, and you open your eye, and we make the peep sight match your anchor point, so you don't have to move your face up and down the string to get the peep sight lined. Okay, and then we have different size of peeps, the different size holes, and we kind of try to match it up with the housing on your sight. So you can, this circle will circle this circle, and everything will line up as another anchor point, so you end up with about 4 or 5 different anchor points if you do it right. And we have different colored peeps, different size peeps. If you come down here to Bucks and Bulls, we can put it in for you where it needs to be. We can determine what size of peep you need. Some people want a little bit smaller peep for target shooting, a little bit bigger peep for hunting, for low light situations. And then it has a little bit to do, like I say, the housing on your sight. So if you come on down to Bucks and Bulls here, we'll put your peep in, custom fit it to your anchor point, your face, your draw length, and sight your bow in for you, and be all set, ready to go.
Before experiencing it, you won't know dependability. Unless you've drawn it, you haven't felt smooth. Until you shoot it, you've yet to be this accurate. The Matthews Creed.
Available at Bucks and Bulls Archery in Stevens Point, Wisconsin.
Why does your phone work so good here and mine can't even find service?
That's because I went to Sopa Cellular in Plover, Wisconsin.
Sopa Cellular is conveniently located in the village, right next to Menards. Stop in and check out why they have the most affordable unlimited text and data smartphone plans. They offer LG, Samsung, HTC, Motorola, and many other top quality Android market devices. Sopa Cellular has all your accessories for any style of phone, with hundreds to choose from, so they are sure to have the deal you're looking for. Make Sopa Cellular your Element Mobile headquarters and stop down to 1813 Park Avenue in Plover today. Tired of buying a new vacuum every 3 to 4 years? Well, we found your solution at Barber's Shop, your vacuum cleaner and sewing machine headquarters.
When I decided to invest in a vacuum, I went to Barber Shop.
And while you're here, take advantage of their scissor and knife sharpening services. With the knowledge to help you find that vacuum or sewing machine you're looking for, why go anywhere but 2400 Church Street in Stevens Point to Barber Shop? You need parts? We have as complete of a supply of vacuum and sewing machine parts as you could find. So before you invest in a vacuum, see us, because we sell the best and fix the rest. Barber Shop, 2400 Church Street, Stevens Point.
Real Deal Mineral. Deer eat it gone.
Real Deal Mineral is the real deal. Other minerals on the market contain up to 70% salt. Real Deal has less than 7% salt and more of the minerals deer need to grow bigger horns. And bigger horns mean bigger trophies.
I tried Real Deal Mineral for the first time, and I had over 1,000 pictures on my trail cameras in less than a week.
Real Deal Mineral.
Available here at Bucks and Bulls Archery, Stevens Point, or realdealmineral.com.
All right, now it's time for one of our more exciting segments here on Weekly Outdoor Plus. It's where we get to keep our fans connected with the show. Don't forget, you can send in your pictures to weeklyoutdoorplus@live.com or link them up to us on Facebook to get in this segment of our show each week, as Sopa Cellular makes it extremely easy for you to capture these photos and then send and share them around effortlessly. Our first picture this week comes from Norm at Barber's Shop, of a bear that he has up on his land he's been getting some pictures of. And the next one comes from Dan Parker of Bucks and Bulls Archery with a 12 and a Robin Hood. Nice shooting, guys. And this one Drake sent us, showing his dedication to practice shooting out in the 90-degree heat last week. And here's Ladies' Night at Bucks and Bulls Archery, a group of 3 ladies taking lessons with Gary. And there's Matt Ozengay with a giant northern, 38 inches he pulled off the Wisconsin River. And here's a 13.5-inch crappie Montgomery Lutz caught on July 4th on his favorite fishing pond. And this one comes from 12-year-old Carl Durant with his 2 Badger State game plaques from this year. And here's one my dad threw in there of Al Huckey helping him set up a double-wide ladder stand on some of their new property down south. Looks nice. So stop on down to Sopa Cellular today and check out all their great deals, and stay tuned for more Weekly Outdoor Plus action. And now back to some bear baiting action on Weekly Outdoor Plus.
Now we're out here in the woods where we got our bait set up and everything. This here, as you can see, is a natural trail already where all the bears have been coming in year to year. Real nice, beaten down to the dirt already. And then right here along the trail, we got a tree that's already been scratched up and everything. That's a good sign. Obviously we got something coming in here. It goes all the way up to the top here. Not too bad, little marks here. And he's also got a bunch of box stands here all set up. A couple of them have been gnawed on by the bears already this year, so that's a good sign too. They're hungry. He's got a couple crabapple trees that he had to actually wire to other bigger trees around them because they're taking them right out of the roots because they were climbing them and trying to get all the apples off of them. So we're gonna get the bait put out here and see if we can get any luck. So as you can see, here's our bait. We've had it out for 2 days now, hasn't been hit yet. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna pour this around the outside, hopefully get some scent out there. A lot of good sign. I mean, definitely not, down about anything. It's only been 2 days. We got a lot of time here, and that's why you start early. We're gonna put our cameras out now, and hopefully we can get a couple shots of that. And we're not gonna probably be back for a couple days now, so could be a week actually. So this will be good. Give it some time to get sawed out by some bears and see what we can find. So we'll pour this all around the ground here. Now we're good to go. We got it all spread out. We got some buried underneath here, so if we do get some raccoons or anything, we still have a good amount here. Got the scent out, rub some up on trees and stuff, see if we can get some action. Bait's gone. We're gonna hang up our cameras now and hope for the best.
So stay tuned for more as Jase has time to revisit this site and check on it a few days later. If you're looking for a vacuum that is going to perform year in and year out, look no further. SIBO is the best of the best. Pick up your SIBO today at Barbershop, 2400 Church Street, Stevens Point.
Why does your phone work so good here and mine can't even find service?
That's because I went to Sopa Cellular in Plover, Wisconsin.
Sopa Cellular is conveniently located in the village, right next to Menards. Stop in and check out why they have the most affordable unlimited text and data smartphone plans. They offer LG, Samsung, HTC, Motorola, and many other top quality Android market devices. Sopa Cellular has all your accessories for any style of phone, with hundreds to choose from, so they are sure to have the deal you're looking for. Make Sopa Cellular your Element Mobile headquarters and stop down to 1813 Park Avenue in Plover today.
Hi, welcome to Frank's Hardware in Stevens Point, Wisconsin.
Proud to be family owned and operated since the 1940s. Conveniently located on Highway 10, Frank's Hardware has all your general hardware needs, and we specialize in a wide variety of products, meaning all of your paint, lawn and garden, plumbing, electrical, and many more of those household needs. Not only do we have a new one,
But we can show you how to fix what you already have. Did you know Frank's Hardware also offers a wide variety of services?
so stop on down to Frank's Hardware today. We don't just have great products,
But we have great service.
Pro Wash, commercial and residential mobile power washing service will get it clean. Whether it's a house, garage, roof, patio, or deck, Pro Wash uses all hot water, putting them above the rest. They also use all biodegradable chemicals to get out any mold or rotting that's ruining your home. So take a large step towards protecting one of your biggest investments and have the cleanest house on the block. Call 715-341-7852 for an estimate today and ask for the Pro at Pro Wash. 715-341-7852.
Bucks and Bulls Archery in Stevens Point is now under new ownership and has a new location. Stop down to 3272 Church Street and meet the new owner, Jase Hintz. His fully stocked pro shop carries Matthews, Hoyt, and many more products to serve all your needs. They also do all repairs for any style and full customizations. Leagues and lessons will begin soon, so stop in today and check out what's new, because we're confident that we can get you from in here to out there. Bucks and Bulls Archery, Stevens Point, Wisconsin.
Tired of buying a new vacuum every 3 to 4 years? Well, we found your solution at Barber's Shop, your vacuum cleaner and sewing machine headquarters.
When I decided to invest in a vacuum, I went to Barbershop.
And while you're here, take advantage of their scissor and knife sharpening services. With the knowledge to help you find that vacuum or sewing machine you're looking for, why go anywhere but 2400 Church Street in Stevens Point to Barber's Shop? You need parts? We have as complete of a supply of vacuum and sewing machine parts as you could find. So before you invest in a vacuum, see us, because we sell the best and fix the rest. Barbershop, 2400 Church Street, Stevens Point. Aim for a Cure, an archery shoot supporting cancer research, is coming to Black Hawk Archery Club in Polonia, Wisconsin, Saturday and Sunday, August 3rd and 4th.
For those of you who don't know about Black Hawk Archers, it's a local archery club just east of town here a little bit, just on Highway Z in Polonia, probably 15 minutes from town. It's a indoor-outdoor facility, one of the nicest in the state. They got an outdoor range of 20 targets, 40-yard indoor range. Open all year round. It's a beautiful place, and a good time to check it out would be August 3rd and 4th. They're having a 3D Dick Lepak memorial shoot because Dick passed away with cancer a while back, and this is a second annual fundraiser. They donate all the proceeds go to the Marshfield Clinic Cancer Research. So on August 3rd and 4th, Aim for the Cure, the Dick Lepak Memorial is going to be out there at Black Hawk, so it'd be a good time to stop in. Bring your bow, shoot the tournament. If you don't want to shoot, just come out there, check out the facility so you know what's out there. And you can maybe eat and support the cancer research a little bit, and it should be a good time. If you need any more information, stop in here at Bucks and Bulls and we can fill you in on what's going on. Thanks.
Welcome back. As you can see here, we came back 2 days later because I had a day off here before I go on vacation next week, and luckily we got hit. So we're going to set this all back up here. We're going to set the same stuff out, the granola, the custard, and the bread, and we're going to set it up again, look at our trail cam pics, see what we got coming in and everything. Hopefully we got some big ones. I mean, better than nothing. We got to start off first hit after 3 days, so we're going to get this done here, and we'll see what happens. Now that we got this all set up, I brought a bottle of spray. We're going to spray up in the trees here and get some more scent out, see if we can get a couple more lured in here, and hopefully by next week we'll have a bunch of pictures of a lot of bears. So. Got a bunch of fresh claw marks on this tree here. These weren't here last time we were here, so they haven't been here yet, so that's a good sign. Looks like we got some action at least. We got 41 pictures here, so hopefully we got a bunch of bears or even one whole bunch of pictures, and show you guys what we got.
So after 2 short days, he had all kinds of pictures, which gave us signs that there are at least 5 different bears coming to the bait. A few of them were fairly small, but there was definitely 1 or 2 that had very good size to them. You see, the first 3 look a little immature, not having very big bellies or being very wide. But this next one is a little bit bigger. And then we had 3 that turned out a little too bright. We're wondering if it's because of the sun shining right into it when he was around there. But he also looks like he'll be a very nice bear. And then of course there's pictures of a few cubs, which is enough to get Jase and Weekly Outdoor Plus excited for this fall, and you too, as we plan on following him along as he tries to tag that Wisconsin black bear. Thank you for watching this week's episode of Weekly Outdoor Plus presented by Bucks and Bulls Archery in Stevens Point, Wisconsin. Don't forget to check us out online at facebook.com/weeklyoutdoorplus. See you next week.